The thing that I've realized whenever it comes to people working on themselves and becoming the best selves comes down to how much time are you willing to put into yourself? How much time are you willing to actually work on and spend time with yourself? And I think that what people fail to realize is that like their life is split into 4 categories. It's rather split from 25% of it is relationships, 25% of it is their job or their work, 25% of it is their family, and then that other 25% of it is them, right? And it's like, what does that really look like whenever it comes down to the time that you're spending with yourself? You're draining yourself from all these other 3 categories that whenever you get to you, some days you only have 10% to put back into you. Sometimes you only have 20% to put back into you. Other times it's like, okay, well, I didn't, spend that much family time today, so I can put more into me. Or maybe I got off of work earlier, so I can actually put more time into me. But like the way that you have to grow and to actually maximize on the ways that you want to be better is to actually put the time into you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what does that really look like? If you're in a relationship and they're always nagging, it's toxic, you're trying to work on things and they're like, oh, I really want attention, but they're from people that aren't going to actually help you get to where you need to get to, then you're around the wrong people. Only reason being is because you're around people that are literally draining you more. If you're in relationships that take you from 25% to 40% because they're always draining you, then you're not in a healthy relationship. And you got to switch out that person, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a position where like the person that you're with isn't supporting you or isn't benefiting you in the best way. You know what I'm saying? When you're over here trying to work on your stuff, they're over here asking and begging for your attention. Come to the bed, let's cuddle. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out, let's go waste more money, or let's go spend more time doing blank, right? But you're not trying to be normal and live a normal lifestyle. You're trying to get to the bag, get to the money, and work on yourself, right? And then to back that up, it's like you want to put more time into you. And so that takes the time that you have for you to actually work on yourself. Looks like going to the gym, or it looks like maybe watching different podcasts, or it looks like reading more books. But it's like the people around you are always draining you more. So what does your percentages look like? When you're talking to a bunch of people and they're like, okay, I'm with my family right now, that's taking up 25%. I'm with my relationship, that's taking up 40%. Okay, I had work today, so that's taking up 35%, right? I had extra projects today. I had to do some overtime work. I had to make sure that I can actually provide for myself and I can do blank. Now you're only left with, what is that, like 5 to 10% for yourself at the end of the day? Like there's only 100% that you can only use of yourself in a day. And so it's like, what does your daily increments look like when you're spreading that out? Now, if you're not in a relationship, then that takes away, or that gives you back 25%. But like if you're spending that time with friends, or you're going out and you're still wasting time, you're clubbing and you're still doing stupid stuff, then like you might as well just put that 25% into that. You know what I'm saying? That 33. Okay, look, I still got my work, I still got my job I got to do. Okay, look, I still got, the friends and the family that I want to see, the people that I care about, and then I still got me time. Now, what does that me time look like? And at the end of the day, that's the question that you got to ask yourself, because that's the position you're putting yourself in. So, when we're sitting here, we're trying to go ghost, we're trying to work on ourselves, we're trying to become the best version, we got to question, what does our percentages look like that we're putting all of our time into? Because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to, if I'm not putting myself in a position to win or me to be able to invest into myself, I'm around the wrong people. And if you're around people that's helping you win, let's say that you have a really good friend group that's actually helping you get to the next level and helping you level up, then maybe you could put that and mix that category of friends and work and me time, because you're literally investing into yourself. And you're doing that for the better version of you. It's going to come down to a point in your life where you're like, okay, I got to remove one of these things, or I got to take away time from one of these things so I can pour more into another category. You know what I'm saying? I got to take away the times from my friends so I can put more time into my family. I got to take away the times with my friends so I can put more time into my relationship. I got to take away from work because I'm overworking so much so I can put that into my family. You know what I'm saying? I got to take away from my relationship so I can be able to put more time into me. Right? Like these are different categories that you got to be able to balance out and be able to know what that looks like in your life. But if you're just going to be in a position where you're like, man, look, I'm going to be able to balance out 25, 25, 25, or 33, 33, 33, then you got to figure out what those categories and those percentages look like. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like this year, we got to level up, man. You got to learn how to be able to focus on yourself and to be able to really get to the next level. Because if you aren't, then you're choosing to just stay mediocre and you're choosing to just do the normal things that everyone else is already doing. What does it look like on a daily basis or a weekly basis that you're actually putting that time back into you for you to become the best version of yourself? So this is just a video that you got to think about, man. This is a position that you're wanting to be in, that you're willing to put yourself in. So what do your percentages look like on a weekly basis? Because if they're not in a winning position or they're not a good spread of percentages, then it's likely killing the time and the energy that you could be putting in and investing into yourself. So that being said, y'all, it's really all I got. Just something to think about, man. So share this video with someone that gives their time to the wrong things and learning what that balance looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone at the end of the day is trying to learn how to level up. They're trying to learn how to become better. They're trying to learn how to be in a correct position where they can continually grow. But it starts with you knowing how much time you can invest into yourself. So, like I said, it's going to wrap it up, y'all. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until then, I will catch you on the next video. I'm gone.